Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Mandy. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new, welcome. I hope that you'll stick around, hit that red subscribe button, and become part of our family. So today we are doing a try on, and I know I say this a lot, but this try on is pretty special to me because I am super excited for this collaboration. Yes, it's a collaboration, and it is with a YouTuber that I pretty much have been watching for quite a few years now, and she actually helped me get the courage to want to start my own YouTube channel. I credit maybe about 4, maybe 5 people that gave, that kind of I was watching and it kind of gave me the courage to be like, I can do this, and she is one of them. And I really love her. When I found out that she got this collaboration, I was like jumping for joy for her. I was so excited for her because when you follow somebody like that, like you kind of feel like you know them. Obviously you don't, but you kind of feel like you do because you watch them all the time. So I was like super excited for her to get this. Like the emotions were really heavy. And it's just amazing. So who am I talking about? Maybe some of you have figured this out. If my editing skills are up to par and I can do it, I will put a picture of her here. If not, I will put her name down here in the corner for you. I will also link her channel down below. Please go check her out. She's wonderful. So she did a collab with Ofra. So Liora is, I believe her channel is Liora96, 91, Liora91, but I will have all that linked down below. So Ofra does like this influencer thing that they get to pick some influencers that they will collab with, where they get to pick out certain products, certain favorites, and make their own little, collection that is available for a limited time. So Liora's collection is available right now as we speak, and it should be available for, I don't want to say, but I think it's at least a couple weeks. Her palette was $29, which is really affordable, and I got I got one favorite of hers, and then I got something else that I don't know why I got it, but her palette is right here, you guys, and I'm so excited for it. It's so pretty. So it just says on the back, can you feel it? PSL season is in the air. Yum. And Liora always says yum. And you'll want to create matching looks with this palette curated by Liora91. From warm bursts of orange to bold forest greens and a pop of yellow, fall for fall in this slim compact with a mirror. So let's see what it looks like. But here's the packaging. Here is the back. And let's get into it so I can show you. I'm so happy for her. And here is the outside. There's the back, pretty much the same. Ready? And here is her collection of shadows that she picked. So she has the highlighter Blissful right here, and then she has 2 mattes and she has 3 mattes and a shimmer. I'm sorry. So these 3 are mattes, and this one is the shimmer. So I'm excited to use this, and of course you can use this highlighter also on your eyes as a shimmer. So technically it's 2 shimmers and 3 mattes. So there's the palette. So we have that. And then one of her favorites, and I was already looking at this for a while, and I'm so glad that I finally got it. And it is the Island Time blush palette. And let's see, does it say how much this is? $25 for this. But I got it because it was her favorites. I got it on sale. So here's the front. There's the back. I believe it was 40% off for this. You take the case off and you have this, you open it up, it's like a little present. And then here is the palette. And I didn't, like I said, I haven't touched anything because I wanted to, do this all for you guys, like first impressions wise. So here's that. There is the back. And then when you open it up, it has a nice mirror. And then there are your shades. So I am excited to play with this. And then I don't know why I got this. Maybe for free shipping reasons. I'm not sure why I got this, to be honest with you. But it is a liquid lipstick. So we will try it. It is not normally my color. This is Palo Alto. I don't know if this was one of her favorites. I don't think it was, but I could be wrong. Hers was Brooklyn, which was the one that came with the palette, and a clear gloss. I did not get that because Brooklyn was like too dark for me, and I have plenty of clear glosses, but it looks like I pretty much got the same shade except for a little bit orangier, so I might as well have just ordered her shade. But anyway, you guys can go check that out. I should be able to link Ofra down below as well. That way you guys can go see for yourself what you think. So we are going to do a try on with these items. Plus I have a new Ofra bronzer highlighter compact that I have not tried that we're going to try, and it is Hot Cocoa. So I have not tried this yet. And as far as what is on my face already, I did go with a couple different things actually. I've been using this oil, yeah, Shivani Beauty. I've been trying to use this because my skin is super dry. This is going to be in an upcoming haul. So Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer. If you remember, I had the little baby one and I fell in love with it. I finished it, so then I went out and got this one. I have my Anastasia Brow Wiz and Brow Gel, the Too Faced Born This Way Concealer in Swan, and I broke out my old Tarte foundation, Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation, and I think it's light medium is the shade. I forgot how much I loved this. So, and then I powdered with my number 7 under my eyes. Also my Cover FX, which is sitting here on the desk for the powder, for the setting powder. And I contoured with my Charlotte Tilbury Film Star and bronze. So that is what and plus my MAC paint pot on my eyelids, and just use the powder to get it set. All right, I'm going to pull you guys in a little bit closer so that you can see what I am doing. Okay, here we are, up close and personal again. Creeps me out. I have a brand new mirror that I found from Marshall's that I'm so excited for. I think it was $10. I haven't even peeled off the layer yet, but here it is. It is the Impressions mirror, and it's just a little itty baby one. And then when you slide this, the light comes on. It is so cute. I thought it would be perfect for filming. So let's get this off of here. I love that. And we'll go ahead and get started with our look, you guys. So, actually, before that, I forget this every single time because I am not used to doing this, but for filming, I do it. So we're going to put powder underneath my eyes to catch the fallout. Give me 1 second on that. Okay, I have never tried Ofra's eyeshadows before, so this is going to be a journey as well for me with the eyeshadows. We're going to go ahead and get started. I kind of want to hold the palette, but I want to use my new mirror as well. So I'm just going to put the palette down here in front of me, and we're going to use my little new mirror, which I am in love with. And then I won't be blocking you guys from being able to see what I'm doing. We are going to be using a combination of my blinged brushes because I love them so much. And we're going to be using a couple of my other favorites. They are dirty, but I have color switched them, just so you know. I'm not using a dirty brush. It is wiped off, but I do plan on cleaning my brushes really soon. My son's 18th birthday is in 2 days, so I'm going to film a couple videos today because I'm going to be a busy little bee for the next couple days. And so if you see this look in the next couple of videos, that is why. I generally do film a couple videos at a time, but I really need to this time because I am going to be super busy. Happy birthday to my sweet son. I can't wait for this moment, you guys. Okay, sorry, I'm rambling now. Let's go ahead and get into our look. So I don't know what I'm even doing yet. I haven't even really figured it out. So I guess we will take this peach shade here, which is Bittersweet, and we will go ahead and use that as a transition shade. And this is the SSL Glam. I can't see it. 555 blender. I don't know. I can't read it, but it is a very pretty brush, and I love the way it is, so it's good for blending. So like I said, I've never used Ofra shatters, so I don't know the fallout or any of that, but we're gonna go ahead and try. So like I said, my eyes are primed with the paint pot and already powdered down, so let's go ahead and tap on a little bit. There's definitely pigment on these. Okay, not bad. I only dipped in a little bit because I wasn't sure how this was gonna go. So I went ahead and just dipped in a little bit more. And we're just gonna blend that out right above the crease. And it seems to be blending pretty fine. Yeah, seems to be blending out pretty nicely. Like I said, not ever trying Ofra shatters. I'm not sure what I'm getting myself into, but so far, they look pretty daggone nice. I really need to pluck my eyebrows. So we're just gonna keep blending this out, get a nice little even blend here, and really like the way this blended out. It's so even. There's no like splotchiness to it. It's perfectly blended. So we're gonna go ahead and do that on this side. Okay, I think we have a nice even blend of that on both sides. And now we're gonna take a little bit of a smaller blending brush from my, not Starry Nights, the Bring on the Bling collection in the silver. And this is the E3. And we're gonna go into this darker color right here, this brown, which is, where are you? Raisin, I believe. Yeah, so that is Raisin, and that's what we're going to go into now, and we're just going to basically go in the crease with that. There is some kick up definitely with the shadows, but I'm not seeing a ton of fallout, but I'm also not tapping off my brush so that I can get ultimate color payoff. If you don't have powder underneath your eyes, I would definitely recommend tapping your brush off before you go in with any shadow. So this one, we are just going to take the brown and kind of just go right in the crease and a little bit above it, just to deepen up the crease a little bit. So I'm so excited for my son's 18th birthday. Like, he is my only child, and for him to be turning 18, yes, I'm aging myself. I did have him at a young age, not super young. I was 21, but I still consider that young. So now you can figure out my age. But I'm super excited to be celebrating his 18th birthday. I'm not quite like 100% sure what we're actually doing. I know he wants to spend time with his girlfriend, but guess what? You're going to be spending time with your mama too there, buddy. I brought you into this world. You've been here for 18 years. We're celebrating. So, how do any of you guys have children that are older, and do they like basically do the same thing to you where they're like, nothing but it's the girlfriend and that's it, and that's all they do? I know it's normal, but go on. Anyway, we are going to go ahead and do the same thing on this eye, just deepen up the crease a little bit. Go in with a smaller blender brush, and this is the Profusion ES6 small pointed eyeshadow brush. Love this brush for the corners, and we are going in with that green, which is called Chill Pill, right here. It is a shimmer, but we're going to put this down in the corner. It picked up nicely in the corner of the eye, just to deepen things up a little bit more. I am not scared to use a shimmer in the crease or in the corner at all, because I learned how to do that with that Naked Ultraviolet palette, and it didn't look bad, because if you know anything about that palette, you know it is full of shimmers. So you had to kind of do that to make it work. I'm completely starting on the wrong eye. So let me go over here so you guys can see what I'm doing, and then I'll go back to that eye. So I'm basically just laying it down in the corner, just creating a little bit more of a illusion of depth right there. And this shade definitely has fallout, for sure. But normally shimmer shades do have a little bit more fallout than a matte shade. So you see how I kind of have it coming up? Now I'm just going to take it a little bit into the crease. And I'm pressing really lightly with this because I don't want major definition right here. I'm just kind of making it look together, kind of airbrushed, if you will. And then I'm going to take what's left on my brush and kind of just pull out a little bit for the V. But I don't want to go overboard. I'm liking how that's looking. So I'm going to take a little bit more down here on the bottom of this. Kind of just pat it in. I bet if I use a little bit of a more dense brush, it will come out a lot deeper. So actually, I'm going to take my Morphe JH42, which is just a little tiny shader brush, and see if that one will make the punch, you know, a little bit deeper. Absolutely, it definitely does. Normally when you use like a more tighter bristled brush, your color payoff is going to be better, depending on the brush you're using, obviously. Your tools definitely make a big difference. See how much darker that is now? All right, so we're gonna repeat the same thing that I started to do on this eye, and then I will be right back. So now I am going to use, I think this is, yeah, Lavish eye shading brush. Came out of a BoxyCharm. And we're going to just take this yellow shade, which is bright yellow, and we're gonna just lay this down all over the lid. See what happens here. And hopefully blend everything in together. This is pretty. This palette actually is you could do quite a few different looks with this, especially with that highlighter shade being in there. You could do quite a few looks with that. So this is definitely going to brighten it up, I think. And I'm going to blend that into the crease as well, that yellow. And the shadows are laying down so nicely. Now, it does look like it is a blendable formula, which is great for people that are beginners. That way you're not getting like a whole punch of pigment right on your eye and you don't know what you're doing to blend it out or how to blend it out. So I think Ofra shadows are great for beginners and also people that do know what they're doing. Obviously, you can get a great look with the palettes. I'm assuming off of this palette, that's how I'm judging. So we have the yellow laid down. I think it looks really nice. It's not showing up on camera as bright as it really is, but it is super bright. I really like this. And then we're gonna repeat the same thing on the other side. I'm gonna go back into that green shade with a little bit more of a fluffy brush. It is a Morphe brush and it doesn't say anything else. This came in BoxyCharm, but I'm just gonna try to blend these two shadows together. I am going to tap off on this one because I'm just basically going right here and just kind of blending the green with the yellow so they look, you know, together. I don't know how else to put that. But just basically blending them. Do the same thing on this eye. I'm going to go in next with the highlight shade Blissful on a shader brush, and I'm going to spray the brush so that this, you know, pretty much packs a punch on the eye. Because if you wet a brush, it will look 100 times better. So we're going to go right over top of that yellow with this and see what happens. Oh, it's really pretty. It is really stunning. This highlight shade is one of their prettiest shades anyway, I think. But yeah, that looks nice. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. Yeah, so you can see how much pigment is actually coming off of that highlight onto the eyes. And the yellow is kind of just peeking through now as well on the top of it. So it kind of makes it look like a sunset kind of vibe, which I really like. I'm really liking the way this is looking. So we are going to take a brush and get rid of all this stuff underneath the eyes. So let me grab that. I'm going to spray my face to give it a little bit more moisture. Since I had that powder sitting on there. Just going to press it in with my blender. And then we're going to finish off the face real quick before we do the eyes. So this is actually a little bit of a treat because we don't normally do this. Normally I just do my eyes, but since we are here, we're going to, and I have the rest of the products, we're going to finish off the face. So I'm going to go in with this Ofra Hot Cocoa Bronzer Highlighter Compact. I don't know what the other shade is, but it looks pretty close to that Blissful shade. But I'm just going to go into the bronzer with my blinged brush F1 from the Silver Collection. Oof, this looks pretty dark, so I guess we're getting ready to find out how it looks. I'm scared. Let me get my mirror. Let me get my mirror, because I can't really tell by looking at the viewfinder. Okay, it's not as scary as I thought it was going to be. It's actually kind of nice. I've had this for a while too and been wanting to try it. So this was like perfect timing for this palette for me to try this bronzer. Oh, I like it. I've never had any of Ofra's bronzers. And I'm really liking that. The tone is beautiful. Wow. Yeah, I like that. Let's finish bronzing up the face. Get her nice and bronzed and beautiful. And it's blending nicely too. Excuse my hair as it gets in the way. Put some down here. Take a little bit more. Tap it off and go here. And blend it up. Oh, I like it, you guys. It's looking nice. Blend this up a little bit more. I love this brush for this. So nice. Wow. That's really pretty. And with the contour, it's matching perfect. Okay. All right. So now we're going to go into this blush palette. I don't know which one we're going to use. This is beautiful though. I don't know. I've never really used like a purpley blush like that. I'm kind of scared. But at the same time, I'm like, should we? To bring attention to the cheeks? Or should we just go natural? Let's put a little tiny bit. This is the Starry Night collection, F15. So we're going to just see. Again, I don't know how pigmented her blushes are. Looks a little pigmented, but we're going to see how this works. And see how it shows up. Okay, I'm not so scared now. I'm not so scared. Actually, that looks really pretty. I'm gonna grab a little bit more. And then blend that in. Actually, that looks really nice. I probably am gonna mix another color on top. But that looks pretty nice. I like it. I don't really like this brush for highlight, or for my blush though. I have another one that I use, but it was dirty, so I didn't want to use it. But maybe I'm going to have to because this isn't really working out good as a blush brush for me. And then I can just color switch it. Let me grab it. So it is this one here, and it is the F4, but let me grab my color switch and get any color off that's on it at the time. And we're gonna try this little bit of a darker one up here, right there. The first one I tried is this, I don't know how this is, It's either Cosmo or Bellini. And then I think this one's Mai Tai and the other one's Punch. So I think this one is Bellini and this one is Mai Tai. I think. I could be wrong. But we're going to go in with that and see what that does mixing them. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty. Now we're going to take the highlighter out of Liora's palette, and we're going to use, I've never used this brush as a highlight brush, but I guess we're going to try, and it is the F17 from the Starry Nights collection. Look at how pretty that is. And we're going to go into Liora's palette in the highlighter, Blissful, right here on the edge. And we're going to go on the cheeks and see how this brush works. Not bad, actually. It's smoothing it out, and it looks nice. So, I don't know. Like, I was going to say I don't know if this is meant for a highlighter, but any brush, it doesn't matter what it's meant for. You use it what's best for you. But this seems to be doing the job. And Ofra's highlights are incredible. I think they're one of the best. I mean, honestly, I really do. Kaleidos actually is really good too. And give them time, I think they will be up there with Ofra. But right now, I think Ofra has the best highlighters on the market, because it's hard to beat Ofra. Ofra and, well, Becca. Becca's pretty good too. But look at that shine. I mean, you can't beat that shine. And I have this highlighter in full size. We are not done with this highlighter either. I'm going to go back to it. But let me know what you think about these two. Nah, they're not the same. Maybe not. Because if you put them side by side, yeah, this one has more of a pinky tone. This one's more of like a bronzy champagne-y tone. Yeah, they're not the same. But anyway, we're not done with this highlighter yet. We will be going back into that here in a little bit. But right now, that is all that I have other than the lipstick. And actually, no. We're going to go ahead and do underneath the eyes real quick with, color should we do? I think we're going to do a mixture of the green and brown. So I'm going to take the same brush. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm going to take my smudger brush from It Cosmetics. It's one of their special collections, but it's really pretty. And I'm going to go into that green. And then we're going to just go right here, connect the two. I like to use a smudger brush first to kind of like lay it down, pat it down. And then I'll go in with a blender brush to blend everything together and make it look even. Then I'm going to color switch my smudger brush, go into that pinky color in the middle, and we're going to take that and push that in right here. All right, I'm going to wipe off my color. I'm going to color switch my brush again, and then take the highlighter shade and basically take it right in the middle just to connect the two. And it also makes, I think, your eye shine a little bit when you put just a little bit right in the middle there. But like I said, it connects both the shades as well. Sometimes it's a little bit brighter than others, but I think it looks really pretty, and I tend to do this a lot. And then I'll take my blender brush and blend everything together underneath with that yellow shade. So let's take this small one that I was using earlier. I'm going to color switch it. I don't know what I would do without my color switch. I'm going to take the yellow, coat the brush, tap it off really good. So you can see there's yellow pigment on the brush, but there's not much. And then I am just going to blend the edges with this yellow. And then it kind of makes everything look seamless, I think. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. Okay, so so far, I'm loving it. I love everything I've tried so far. I have no complaints. That highlighter is on point, but I already do have it, but dag, it's on point. So I am going to finish the eyes real quick, and we'll come back and do the lipstick in a second. Okay, here is the finished look, you guys. I think it looks pretty darn good. It did come out a little bit smoky, but that's because I used the green. I also did a wing. They are sisters. They're not the best. The lipstick, I'm surprised. I really like it. I didn't think I was going to, but here is an up close kind of look at my finished look with the Liora palette. So what did you guys think? I think it's amazing. I'm excited to have it in my collection. Thank you, Liora, for picking out such beautiful shades to create a fantastic look, and many more looks to come for sure. I absolutely love this, and I can't wait to get more use out of it. Thank you again. So real quick, I also wanted to bring this up because this came while we were filming the video, and this is the rest of my Boxy pop-up haul. So really quick, I wanted to go ahead and go through these little couple things that are in here because obviously it's not enough to make a full video. Sorry, I'm looking down because I was opening it up, because this literally came while we were filming. So let's go ahead and see what's in here. I think there's 4 items. So open it up. Boxy has been doing a lot better packaging their items because people have been getting stuff broken. And yeah, it looks like there's 4 items. So the first item, I'm really loving this look, is the Mind Tan Salon Professional Formula Hydrating Cucumber. If I can find the prices of these, I will put them down on the screen while I am talking about them. So use cucumber hydrating face and body tan mist daily to build or maintain your existing self tan. Spray face and body evenly, keeping nozzle at least 6 inches away from skin. Allow a few minutes to dry before applying makeup or skincare. So you don't have to use a mitt with this. Excited for that. And we have, oh, the Touch and Soul Metalist Glitter Shot. And I'm excited to try this. I heard some really good things about this. And it's like a gold color. Oh, no, it's not a gold color. The outside of this looked gold. So this is in Magnum Glitter Shot. So let me get, I don't want my hair getting stuck to my mouth. So that's what it looks like. Let's see. Nice. I'm excited to use this. This would have been nice for today's look. So it's right there. I don't know if you can see it. I only put a little bit on. Doesn't really have a scent, but I've heard really good things about these, so I picked that one up. Last item, so I guess it was 3 items, and it was bubble wrapped. I'm excited. This is the Rock Chic Volume 1 from Model Rock Cosmetics. I've never heard of this brand, but when I seen this palette, I was like, I have to have it. I am a rock chick for sure. I love all my rock music, and to see a palette that's kind of like rock themed, that is so cool looking. It has little gems that are sticking up, so definitely will be keeping the box for this because it won't stack right. And nothing is broken. It's a very big mirror on it. Very nice mirror. Folds all the way back very easily. No tugging at all. And here's the colors, you guys. Exciting. So let me just do one hand swipe because I'm not going to keep you much longer. So we have to do this gold shade down here called Gold Lion. We have to do a Flamboyant because it's calling my name, this beautiful blue. Let's do Vintage Rushed, which is a pinky metallic. And then we will see what Sweet Mustard looks like, which is a yellowy kind of matte. Again, here are the shades. There are those swatches. And ooh, you guys, it looks like it's going to be a nice palette. So there we go. That's all I'm doing. So there's the first swipe. I'm not going in anymore. I'm just going to do a second to kind of even things out so that you can see better. Wow, I'm excited. So anyway, I wanted to put this in the end of the video, obviously, because it came in while we were filming, and it's not enough to do a video, and these took forever to get to me. So anyway, thank you so much for being here, you guys. Let me know about the Liora palette. Do you like it? Did you get it? Do you watch her? I'm really interested to see how many of my subscribers actually watch Liora, because I love her. If you don't, please go watch her. I definitely will have her channel down below. And that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment because it truly helps. Wish my son a happy birthday so I can show him all the birthday wishes. That would be great. Thank you guys. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.